Who is group number 2?
Ya, Doktor.
Yes, Saiful.
Ya, Doktor.
Okay, as we said, your assignment is okay. I mean, progress is okay, not okay yet. Your plagiarism have to be checked, and you have to add the one section that I told you. Each one of you have to add one section reflect Malaysia. Okay.
Okay, Doktor.
Everyone member in your assignment and all other assignments, you have to add one subsection reflecting Malaysia. This is your duty toward your country, toward your nation.
Okay, Doktor.
Because we have that. It is one of the compulsory thing. Okay? Group number 4. Group number 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me share with you. Yes, when I call you, at least one from that group should answer. Group number 3, I called them many times. Sorry to tell you, you have to have -1. And you don't upload your assignment since last time I told you. Who's group number 4? What is your assignment?
Group assignment 4.
Assignment 4.
Yes, Shafika.
Why is this? It look like that? 10%? Okay, let me check. You upload today, right? Okay. Have you added one section about Malaysia?
Yes, sir.
I mean, not just you, everyone have to add that. And you give the title. The title for each one, for example, if you are doing about what is your assignment. For example, here, your section is the benefit of mobile commerce and electronic commerce payment system in Malaysia. Okay? The one who's doing what is this? For example, what is other one section is, okay, what I'm seeing that in your table of content. Factor in the e-commerce and electronic commerce payment system. What do you mean factor reflected in Malaysia? You have to reflect in Malaysia, okay?
Okay, sir.
One by one. The online food delivery, for example, the service, blah, 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 in Malaysia. I mean, in each section, each one have to add a subsection about Malaysia. Not just you, your assignment and other people assignment. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Group number, progress, okay. Okay, group number 5.
Yes, sir.
26, you just upload, right?
Okay.
Group, you upload. What is your assignment?
Green IT information.
Who is your assignment? Green IT.
Yes.
Okay, 28%. Okay. 28%. You have to make it down to 20, less than 20. Okay. Your page is still 25. When you add now subsection, each one of you to reflect the Malaysia situation, you can find 2-3 references about that from articles. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You and all others, what I give comments, you have to take it, everyone. Your page is still 25. By adding that subsection, it will show that in IT adoption in Malaysia. Okay. Good. As we said, the same comment for others. Okay. Group number 6, you are doing about still 25 pages, including the cover letter and so on. You are doing about social commerce, social CRM, and achieving company operation excellences. And you have to reflect that in Malaysia. Okay. So why? We have to know how you do that. We are developing nation. We are developing nation now. We would like to be developed. Who will do that? When our nation's people work very, very hard. When you understand what is happening around you, you can contribute on that. So one of the objective of the course, you have to reflect that to Malaysian situation, your nation. So what we see here in the same here, 26 should be less than 20. This one looks fine. And when you, this is your target, for example, here. Can you see? You have 26, the person is 26, right? 4, 4, and 3, this is the mean of your target that you can reduce the percentage, okay? And when you add now subsection, you have to take care. Yes. You have to add the subsection and you do plagiarism checking again, because that you should write that in your understanding, okay? So make sure things are okay. Group 7. Who is group 7?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your assignment about? Just wait. Yes. Okay, and your group assignment. It was how many? Spellbending. Okay, good. I think last time your percentage is 24, right?
23, sir.
24.
Okay.
No problem, but it looks okay. Okay, I mean, good progress. You have to add one subsection, everyone, about Malaysia. You already understand your section. Now you can find how to reflect that in Malaysia. You can use the more than source for that. Everyone, I mean, every group. What I'm giving now is not just for group number 7, for all groups. So by adding that subsection for your assignment to understand what is happening in Malaysia, it is very important. Okay, thank you, group number 7. Group 8, still the same thing. They are looking for cloud computing. The percentage, how much? What's the percentage? Group number 1. Sorry, group number 8.
Yes, sir.
What? How is your progress?
Before this 27.
Okay, before the 27. So by adding that subsection, it will increase. You have to take care of that. All of groups. By adding that subsection, the percentage will increase. So you have to consider that to check plagiarism or to do paraphrasing from the beginning. Everyone, you are adding half page with references. You make 2, 3, at least 3 citation or more regarding that section. Okay. What I can say is to reflect what's happening in Malaysia is very important. So now, group number 1, you have a last call. Group number 1. Who is group number 1? Who is group number 1? Group number 1. Group number 1. Group number 1. You upload again. What is your percentage? You say, okay, you can see the percentage now. Group number 8 is 20. Okay, let's check. You have to add this subsection. It is very important to add that subsection. And still 25. make sure that to add the subsections. Okay, group number 7. You say group number 1. Now 34. Let me check again. Still 22. This where is inside teacher? This is group number 1. You have to review your assignment again. Make sure of that. Okay. Who is group number 1? Anyone from group number 1?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why when I call you, you don't reply? You don't respond?
My internet not good.
Okay. So what I mean, okay, you others they have to have a minus. Oh, you like that? So please, when I call you, you have to reply. Okay. Today, who got -1 is group number 3. Yes. I tried to call you many times, but you don't reply. Group number 2. Group number 2 is
Yes, okay.
35. So try to manage, that. And
Okay,
everyone, group number 3, 39. The upload now. Let me check. Okay. Okay. Can you see the result? 8, 6, 3. This one is your target to reduce. Yes, to reduce the plagiarism. And I already will inform you what you can use. So now, okay, please take this note seriously. Okay. By now, we without further ado, I would like to go to present to the class, which is a new chapter last time. What was the last topic? Anyone can remind me? Anyone? Last topic. Can you remember that? Yes?
Topic 9, sir.
What's the topic 9?
Topic 9. That I don't remember.
You remember, you have the slides. Do you have the slides?
Slide, sir. Yes.
Okay, so when you have the slide, you didn't remember.
Wait, I think about it.
You didn't have the slide. Okay, all slides are sent to the WhatsApp group. Don't tell me that you didn't have the slides. Again, you and your classmate. Okay. Now, what was the last topic? Yes, we already explained the topic number 9, which is about e-commerce. Now, yes.
Yeah.
So now,
Ini tak gini.
it is e-commerce. E-commerce Yes, it's chapter 10, topic 9, chapter 10. Today, we are going to present how to improve decision making. And I think we already explained a part. We explained a part of that. So let me brief this chapter. This chapter is talking, or this topic is talking about decision making, and how top management or middle management they make a decision. They make decision to solve the problems, to make something, give orders, to solve the problems, to initiate, to create something, to give orders. So in this case, those managers they have to have information. How? This information they depend. Those managers depend on information when they make a decision. So that decisions should be accurate. And information that we use should be in the real time and accurate also. So decision making is very important. There is some systems that can help to make reporting. That reporting can help managers to grab and to take the right information for a good decision making. Now, what is the business value from that? There is a business value from improving decision making. Maybe you will ask, why I have to improve decision making? Yes, it is very important. Why? Because there is a business value behind that. What is the business value behind that? First, you have to understand the value of each decision and how many times. By doing that, you can understand the cost and the benefit. The cost and the benefit regarding each decision. That way, you are going to get the benefit. That means you're minimizing the operational cost. Maybe you see that why we need to downside operation cost. Sometimes you make losses when you make a bad decision. If your decision, let's say you said we would like to make a deal with other company regarding something, maybe you can get a benefit or a profit from that, but you have to know the market well. Maybe you cannot make the right benefit. If you go to information you can do, or you have that real information about demand in the market, you can do a bargaining, or a bargain. You have a bargaining power, and you win the market well. Anyway, it is possible to measure value of improved decision making. When you have to evaluate each activity and how many times you do it, you can measure that. Decision meet all level of the firm. Why? Operational managers, they make a decision. Middle management, they make a decision. Top management, they make a decision. So all three levels, they make decision. But their decision could be big, could be small, could be cost high or not. So this is the decision, okay? For example, this is the decision that we make. We would like to understand what is the decision we do in different levels, how many times we do the decision. Some decision we do it every day, and it costs me a little, 5,000 here, but we do it in 1 year 365 times, so the cost will be high. I have to manage that very well. I have to have a real information about that. Our decision is doing once, you see, one time. Senior management, they do decision one time. It is about identify competitive bids from the major suppliers. And this is one time could be cost me 2 million. So this is the highest decision. Even one time, but 2 million. The second highest one is the inventory manager who do that, which is decide parts inventory level daily. Daily, you see, every day, even 5,000 US dollar, a little money. For example, big companies, you see, 5,000, it's okay. But within 1 year, it will be 1 point or 1,800,000 US dollar. Second high or the second one cost, should we take care about that? So when we do that assessment and to know the decision, the type of decisions, and the value of decision, the frequency of decision, we will understand how much the cost of that decision. So what we have to do to improve the decision. For example, here we would like to, the first part, or the first decision we would like to improve is how to identify competitive bids from major suppliers. Who can do that? Is the senior management. This is the first decision that we have to improve. The second is for inventory managers. We have to decide part inventory bids from major suppliers. To decide parts inventory level daily. The second or the third is 150,000 US dollar call center management, which is predict call center daily demand. Okay, no. The second is manufacturing managers. So the third, manufacturing managers. We have to take care about the decision. Number 4 is accounting manager. It costs 1,200,000. So we take priority on improving decision making. So we have to understand what system we have to improve that part of that decision. It is very important. Now, what is the type of decision? We have different type of decision. Let me show you here. 3 type of decision, which is unstructured decision, semi-structured one, structured one. Thus, unstructured one is done by top management. Semi-structured one is by middle management. Structured one is by operational managers. These are the 3 level decisions in management. We have to understand them well. What is the process of making a decision? Yes, I think we already explained these things, but we have to return back to refresh your memory. So what is the decision-making process? We have 4. First, intelligence. We have to do first intelligence, trying to discovering, identifying, and understanding the problem occurring in the organization. Second, we have to design. To design what? The solution. Design various solutions. Then we have to choose one of the solutions. Number 4, we have to implement that solution. This is about decision-making process, how we can make the decision-making. By doing that, we have to understand the systems that can help. As we see, this is the stages of decision-making, 4 stages. Start by intelligence, followed by design, and followed by choice. Then the last one is implementation of that. Now, some decisions now already in top management or middle management already atomized. For international companies, they already atomize their decision. So no interference of the human. Like here, high velocity automated decision making. In this automated decision making, the humans already eliminated. You see, manufacturing, they already using reports to do manufacturing. Decision-making process captured by computer algorithms. Algorithms is there. Predefined range of acceptable solution. We predefine that acceptable solution or range of solution that we can get from the robotic. Decision made faster than managers can monitor and control. This kind of decision, like decisions in stock market exchange. The stock market exchange is using that high systems that can eliminate humans, can come out with things to help management to make this decision. What is the nature of any decision? If we would like to make a decision, we have to make sure that decision is high quality. How we have to know that our decision is high quality and good one? So we have to make that decision high in accuracy. Comprehensiveness is there in the decision. Fairness. You see, fairness is here. Speed or efficiency. If you make a decision late, you will lose everything. So your decision should be in the right time. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of things. Coherence. Coherence is very important related to what is doing. Due process. So this is how we can make our decision high quality. So now business intelligence. Now we would like to start from here to reflect the environment or business intelligence environment, infrastructure. How we can get that intelligence? We have this framework, This framework should be available. How we can, from the beginning, from where we can bring the data or data from business management from different places. We have them, and how we can build them in the business intelligence, and how we can move to business analytics tools. Then commercial source of methods. What is that? Managerial users and methods. Then the platforms. That's what platforms that we use to manage or to have reporting. The last one is you as a managers. How you can get that reports or dashboards is the outcomes. So when you have this kind of infrastructure or business intelligence infrastructure, it will improve the analytics, which is can help in decision support. So let's go one by one. Okay. Now, business intelligence. When we have a business now, they depend on computers, depend in a lot of things. Infrastructure for managing data from business environment should have warehousing, integrating, reporting, and analyzing. Hadoop OLAP analytics is very important because these are as analytical forms. Analytical platforms to do analysis or to do as analytical part of any decision. Why we have them? Because this one can help to manage information well and can help managers when they make a decision. Okay. Business intelligence environment, as we see, there is 6 elements. Start by data from business environment, move to business intelligence infrastructure, move to business analytics or tools, then to managerial user and methods, delivery platform, delivery for reports, for top management, middle management, and operation management, and user interface. Who's user interface? Those who can take the reporting. This is the intelligence environment. How we can get information is very important. Let me go to this figure, which is make it more clear. Here, data from business environment. From where we can get the data? From different sources, like call centers, websites, mobile devices, social media, data, stores, suppliers, government and economic data, all this data from the business environment, right? How and where we can have them? We have to have in data basis, data how it's platforms. So how we can use that? The next step is business analytics, like a modeling, data mining, or lab reporting and query tools, big data analytics. We use this tool set to do analysis. When we do analysis, we use that analysis results and outcomes for what? We use them as a managerial uses and for different methods like a business strategy, performance management, balance scorecard, and do forecasting based on that result come from analytics. This one, managerial users and methods could be displayed in reports by using platform. What are these platforms? Is MIS, DSS, ASS. What these applications can do? For me, we know that they can bring information and can manage information as well. So user interface can bring kind of reports, dashboard, scorecard, desktop, mobile connection, also web port, social media. This is environment from the beginning. This is very important for assessment too. We have to consider. So this is this is the environment. Business intelligence environment has to look like and how we can make our business intelligent. Now, let's go one by one. What is a business intelligence and analysis capability? We started here business. Okay, business intelligence. Okay. Okay, business intelligence analysis capability. What capabilities we have when we have this business intelligence, as we see in the figure? What capabilities we can do and can have? First, production reports. Then we can use that prediction to do so we conduct production reports. Also, we can have other reports as parameterized reports or brand scorecard or dashboard for top management or ad hoc query or search or report creation. Drill down to deep information can help and used by that business intelligence. Forecast, doing scenarios, modeling, like a linear forecasting. Where is the break-even point we can decide or we can find what if scenario analysis and data. All of that is very important and can help to find or to increase their capability, because analytics is very important and can bring capabilities for our company. More than that, for example, here example of predefined business intelligence production report. This is a type of report that we can create. So it helps in different ways. In top management, middle management, and even lower management. It is very important and it is very critical issue now we have to have that system that can help to analyze big data that we have to help the quality of the decision making. Predictive analysis. What is it? We do forecasting. Okay? But here we use statistical analysis, data mining, historical data, which is can make assumption of a future condition. In predictive analytics, we do extract information from data. You see, we have data, we extract to become information. To predict the future trends and behavior patterns. For what? For example, responses to the direct market campaign. If our company would like to do a marketing campaign, best potential customers for credit cards, who is the potential customer that we have to give them credit card or not, or at-risk customers can help to predict that. Accuracies range from 60% to 90%. which is good. Yes, when you have information that can be not 100% correct, but the accuracy from 69, 65 to 90, which is at least you have some real information you can depend on that. Big data analytics to do predictive analysis. Can use the big data generated from a social media, construct transactions, scenarios, and machine about anything, combining with the customer data. So big data analytics move to smart cities. You see, we have smart cities. How we can decide that we make smart cities? Or what is the benefit? When we have smart cities, we collect data. We use that for what? When we have a big data collected from our cities or our small towns, we can plan, or government can plan the utilities. What type of schools, or the school, the road, water, telecommunication, energy, a lot of utilities, transportation, healthcare, and public safety should be depend on data. Cannot build a big school in some rural areas, which is the people number is very short. I mean, not so big. When we have to develop this kind of things, we depend on the real data. It's very important. Operational intelligence and analytics. For what? Operational intelligence, it is a day-to-day monitoring of business decision activities. So it should be real-time monitoring. Skindia, professional truckload logistics service provide, for example, every day. Data developed from sensors in a truck, trees, and industrial systems, they can give a real data. The Internet of Things provides a huge streams of data from connecting sensors and devices. Yes, because Internet of Things, it connect all type of items or things should be connected to internet. Maybe you tell me now why we can connect the table. Table could be connected. Yes, but not now. When we have the capability to connect to the table, to the door, they will attach some devices and they will change the design. Yes, can be reformed the design. You see now, we found a lot of furniture in China can be split, can be go down, the chairs, the sofa, everything. So we can add remote for that, it will can bring them down. Icons, washing machine, fans, lights, main gate, a lot of things. So by collecting that data from this Internet of Things, it will be better to understand the uses, a lot of things that we can come out with scenarios. Location analysis and GIS, or Geographic Information System, it is very important. We have to do analysis based on geographic or location. So location analysis, big data. I would like to tell you that there is one application if you would like to check the traffic. I used to have it. Could you remind me? That application can go online to check based on the cameras that, for example, if we go to Benin or go out from Benin, we have to know the road in Kuala Lumpur and the same thing. So a smart city can help us to understand which the street is a very or blocked one that we should avoid. Or for example, we do want to move first to the road unless we make sure that the traffic is no jam. I don't know what's the application, but it is created and launched by transportation, Malaysian transportation or something. Because they install cameras everywhere, it can show you that the traffic. Could you remind me if anyone understand or remember what is that application? Please send to that to WhatsApp. So geographic information system that also can help decision makers to visualize the problem with a mapping. For example, we have a problem, we have delivery problem. So when we have delivery, we have to solve the delivery fast and the time, so we can understand through mapping in locations how far, how how long does it take? The time, the location. Based on location, we can determine the time, the cost also. Tie location data about resource to the map. So by location in general now it is a fine must, or it is very good to be attached. And many problems that we would like to solve. This is a business intelligence users. What is the power use for example, producer 20% of employees will be down. What are the capabilities? Or for both, casual user or power users regarding these capabilities, what they can get, okay? What they will not can get. Support for semi-structured decision. For example, this is a top decision. How we can support semi-structure? BSS. This is a support system. It is BI or Business Intelligence Delivery Platform for super users who want to create own report, use more sophisticated analytics and models. What if statements is the one of tools? What if? That's really what will happen. Sensitivity analysis. What will be done or what will happen if we increase 10% in the price? Backward sensitive analysis, also the same thing. Pivot table, like a spreadsheet function for multi-dimensional analysis to help. Intensive modeling techniques. All that can help for the middle management. This is a kind of systems and reports which is management. This is a sensitivity analysis. For example, what will happen in the variable cost or total cost, or we can see the break-even point in our business. Now this is pivot table that examine customer regional distribution based in the region and based on dimension, different dimensions here. This is support for senior management. This is EDS, or what you can say, executives, ESS, or executive support system for top management. Executive support systems, it is very important for top management, which is can depend on the balanced scorecards. What is the balanced scorecards? This is 4 dimensions help management to measure 4 things. If these 4 things are okay, that means our business is okay. Who use that? The top management. For example, they would like to understand or to measure the financial part. Financial. And there is measures for financial. Business process. Customer, learning and growth. This is a 4 scorecard, very important. Also, balance scorecard can help to do KPI as a KPI used to measure each dimension for this kind of scorecard. This is a balance scorecard, for example, finance, the firm strategy and objectives to achieve these 4 things. In each one of these cards, we call them cards, balance scorecards, we have certain things that we have to achieve, like a KPI. Organization have to achieve as a KPI. So it is very important to have that. Regarding finance, regarding business process, regarding learning and growth and customers, you have to know, okay? This is a part for senior management in the business performance management. Or business performance management, which is management technology based on the firm strategy that we have. Translate strategy into operational targets. Use set of KPI. You see KPI. Key performance indicators. Key performance indicators to apprise, or to do appraisal to measure the progress toward targets. ESS, combine internal data with external. So it is not just depend on the data we have in our database, have to include data from outside. Top management, those people who, like a driver, the company, or those who drive the company, not just in the factory, outside, with partners, with suppliers, with customers. So they are the one who connect the company or responsible for the company with outsiders. Yes, they have their people who support them, but they are the one who is mostly responsible. Drill down capabilities. This system can help. Management can go down, even can go down to the single transaction. They have to know that. Yes, this system can help to do that. Group decision support system, this is working many people together to make a decision, which is can facilitate solving of unstructured problem by set of decision makers. For example, top management or board of directors, they have a problem, they have a meeting, or they have a system. By doing that system can connect them all together so they can decide to make a decision together. Software collects frank, stored idea and decisions. This is also part of GDSS. Conference rooms or virtual collaboration is a part of that. Support increased meeting size with increased productivity. This when our experts come to make a meeting to decide about something, all of them are top rank. They can come out with a decision together very fast and very accurate. Artificial intelligence techniques for what? This one to capture a knowledge. What is a knowledge? We have different type of a knowledge. Two types: tacit and explicit. We will try to explain this, okay, if we have time. Okay, but what we have to reflect here is the artificial intelligence techniques to manage the knowledge. Intelligent techniques to do what? Capture knowledge, discover patterns and behaviors in a large amount of data. We have a big data. How we can show the pattern like a big data analysis. Perform more human-like action. Human-like action. It's not real human, like human. Generate solutions to problems too complex for humans and solve alone. For example, systems. It is a knowledge we have for a long time. The knowledge we use them or to see them in the expert system. It can help to solve a problem. This one, intelligence techniques used in decision making and knowledge management. What are these techniques? Intelligent techniques or artificial intelligence techniques: machine learning, neural networks, genetic algorithms, and we will go one by one. Okay. So machine learning, this is computers improving the performance by using algorithms to learn patterns from data and examples. Okay. Neural network, this one neural network, you have input layers, hidden layers, and output layers. Could be data, could be age, income, purchase, different layers. Okay. So how that work? It is look like that. It is a neural network. Now, for example, they used to measure the brain movement. So neural networks, they find a pattern and relationships in a very large amount of data. Also, censoring and processing nodes. You see, censoring and processing nodes everywhere. That can help to measure the movement. For example, those people who feel headache, or those people who would like to measure their headache, thinking what is happening, they can go to the doctor and they can check their brain. It is not CT scan. It is the things that can be measured to see it is normal or abnormal. Some devices they use neural networks in the medical part. So genetic algorithms, they examine a large number of solutions for a problem based on a machine learning techniques inspired by evolutionary biology. Here, genetic algorithms, we would like to know a population chromosomes. So how we can classify that is based on a genetic algorithms can come out with real information. Artificial intelligence technique like intelligence agents, neural language processing, computer vision systems. This is some of my students, they do neural language processing for natural language processing assignment. So artificial intelligence techniques, intelligence agents is a software program that work in a background to carry out specific repetition. While natural language processing is a software that can, let me explain intelligent agents like this one. Intelligent agents like Procter and Gamble, B&Gs, Procter and Gamble supply chain network. Do you know what's happening? If Procter and Gamble would like to supply, for example, Sunsilk or any kind of shampoo all over the world and all in the country, they have this intelligent agents for replacing or do replacement or fulfilling the orders, replacement orders. What will happen? For example, we have a store in Kedah, we have a store, for example, Al-Star, Jetra, Shangloon, Arau, for example. If our stores in these cities asking for a product, but in our main office we didn't have it because in the early year we distribute to everyone, right? What will happen? The things that happen is the nearest station will provide the supply, not the main office. In this case, not just depend on the main office. As intelligent agents, they will do replenishment to fulfill the order from the nearest store. For example, we are in Changlone, we go to Arau, for example, not to go to Jetra, or maybe Nabu, the nearest station, whatever. For example, the headquarter is in, let's say, it is in the Al-Star or in Pening, and we have the order from Arau. They will not go to Al-Star or Pening to do replacement, or those main branch. They will not send to Barlis or Arau, for example, Barlis, Kuala Barlis, for example. The branch from Kedah will do replacement for that. Why? Because we have to manage inventory well. Yes, if we finish my items in my store, I shouldn't order the huge quantity while my nearest or other stations still carry the amount of inventory. So this will prevent the loss of product. Yes. So the intelligent agents, they can solve this problem to make a decision to do automated replacement. Okay. So natural language processing is a software that can process voice and text command using a natural human language. This is when you give order to your Google or something like that. Computer vision system is emulate human visual system to view and extract information from real world images. You do scan to translate and something like that. It can help to read or to guide people a lot. We have applications that. Artificial intelligence techniques also robotics. We know robotics, we saw in the YouTube or TV. Design and use of movable machine that can substitute for humans. For some processes, do you know when they start to use reports? They start to use to freeze the bombs. Sometimes the terrorists would like to bomb in some place. They start to use report to send report there to cut or to stop bombing. Then they move to factories, to manufacturers. Yes, this is a long, long time. Now we can use, for example, and you expect that one day we can have a report in our home. Robotic in our home, we can do and help or to be housewife. This is what we are expecting. Express system also, it's a part of artificial intelligence technique, which is can capture human experience in a limited domain of knowledge. This experts express as a set of rules in a software system, a knowledge base inference engine. What do you mean? You are specialized in one field. That specialty and the knowledge, we can save them in one place, so we can come out with a decision like a human through this expert system. Knowledge management. What is a knowledge management? Knowledge management is business process developed for creating, storing, transferring, and applying the knowledge. You have to do knowledge management. What is a knowledge management help? Increase the ability of organization to learn from environment and to incorporate knowledge into a business process and decision making. Knowing how to do things effectively and efficiently in ways that other organizations cannot duplicate. When you have a knowledge in something, other people cannot, or other companies cannot duplicate you, and it should be a major source of your profit, like Kentucky. No one know how Kentucky using spices to cook chicken. Enterprise-wide knowledge management system, like they have a different type of knowledge. This knowledge could be unstructured. It is a tacit knowledge. That the thing that we have in our mind from experience. Semi-structures is mixed. We have something written and we have something in our workers and expert mind. Unstructured or structural one, that already we have it. If happen like that, you have to do this. If this case is happening, it will be that to reflect. So enterprise-wide and knowledge management system deal with all three types of knowledge. This structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. Unstructured is a tacit knowledge. What is a tacit knowledge? Tacit knowledge, like our grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, mothers, they have for long time period. They have it based on their experience in life. It is not written, but it's still in their mind. Japanese, Prof. Nonaka, who developed this one? Prof. Nonaka is still alive now. We have a collaboration with JIST in Japan. He used to be the vice chancellor of JIST. He almost 90 something. Prof. Nonaka is still alive now. And our STML, our school, they have, and we bring some professors there in JIST to come to deliver in UEM and STML. And those professors are the students of Prof. Nonaka. So they are experts in knowledge creation, co-creation knowledge, and knowledge itself. So that's it, the thing that we have in your mind. Explicit, when we start to move that to document this knowledge. Okay? So enterprise-wide knowledge management system deal with all three types of knowledge. General purpose, firm-wide system that collect, store, distribute, and apply digital content and knowledge. Enterprise content and management system here is capability from a knowledge capture, storage. Also, this is a content to manage content, collecting and managing semi-structured knowledge such as emails. Also, repositories for documents and best practice, classification schemes. This is in enterprise content management systems, which can key problem in managing knowledge. Each knowledge object must be tagged, tagging for retrieval. When we like to retrieve that knowledge, we have to use tagging to retrieve that knowledge. Tools for locating and sharing experts, search tools and directories of experts and profiles. You see how it looks like? We are a user. We create and capture do tagging, store and retrieve, manage, review, distribute, publish. I mean, unified repositories like UM. We save in UM repository everything regarding to UM. We as UMers, we can log into that and we can publish. So it depends on the certain units. Learning management system. Now, what we're doing is portal. Online portal is a knowledge management system. Knowledge management system is a very important. What can provide? It can provide tools for management, delivery, tracking, and assessment of employee learning and training, not just employee, students also. Yes. Multiple nodes of learning like videos, web-based classes, live instructions, group learning in online forums, MOOC, I developed the MOOC for ICT, but we still preparing the comments, last comments. So LMS is we have it in UM, and we practice it now. Knowledge work system. This is specialized for knowledge workers. Requirements of a knowledge work system. It is a specialized tools like a powerful graphics, analytic tools, and communication and document management. So how we can share that knowledge between our experts and professionals. Also, computing power to handle sophisticated graphics or complex calculation through these knowledge work systems. Access to external database also through knowledge work systems. User-friendly interface for those who are looking for a solution in a knowledge repository. Now, this is a requirement of a knowledge system works. How we have external knowledge base, and how we have a software that can manage things, because our expert people or our knowledgeable people, they use the system to when they solve problems. What the example of a knowledge work system? To make things clear, the knowledge of, or the example of a knowledge work system is CAD. We have that. VAR, virtual reality is we have it. AR or augmented reality. This is all type of a knowledge of or knowledge work systems. So by here we see we complete this chapter. Any question here? Any question?
No, sir.
So thank you for today, and I would like to remind you that we have our quiz will be 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. not 7. It's a quiz. Okay. Today. Okay. Now I sent to you have to reschedule again. Okay. So what I see is very important to know. It is a quiz, just a quiz. No need to take long time for the quiz. So any question now? If no question, Saifullah, where is Saifullah?
Ya, Doctor.
Why don't you scan?
I bit late.
Okay, so I have to add you by myself, right? Nurul Husna. Okay, where's Maisara? Sister Aisha? Sorry? Sister Aisha here? I just... okay, Nurul Husna. Now I will show you the report for everyone. Okay, make sure here. Here, Nurul Husna is a problem. You see, this is your... okay, who is this one? Musa Halden. You have to check this one. Your attendance. You have to manage that. If you have MC, you have to put that MC, and you have to control your absenteeism. Otherwise, you cannot attend final exam. Okay, thanks a lot again, and see you today during your quiz. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye. I have other class. I have to leave now. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum.
So